Well,
what was the
What?
question? I want to know the question. I might not be here then.
can't do it now. Tape's rolling. Can't do it now.
What color pants are you wearing?
So when are you going live?
We
Right
are
now.
live.
All right.
We're just
So
not totally live just yet this second on the radio, but we're live on stream. But you'll know, because I'm going to say, quiet on the set, boys and girls. We're getting ready to go live on the radio.
We don't want to be quiet.
Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret some news so you don't have to do anything other than realize that a cat decided to yank a cord.
I was going to say, what just happened there, man? You're pulling back the curtain.
Hold on.
But it wasn't the curtain.
Well, no, that. Okay, so this is what I'm dealing with right now. I did manage to get a picture of it.
That's funny. Gonna get it in Discord?
It's coming. It's uploading from my phone right now. It's only a 3 megabyte
All right.
picture.
Anyway, while he's doing that, welcome to today's show, boys and girls.
This
It
is what
is
I'm looking at.
Tuesday, and it is March 31st, 2020, right here inside and outside Shroud and Avatar. And because it is the end of the month, today is the last day to get in on those rewards. Vosh Halen, thank you for the sub.
Yes, thank you, Vosh.
Torque, thank you for the raid. Julian Tinpenny, thank you for the sub. As Vosh Halen just earned his 1 year sub pin. I
can't see things on my monitor because there's a cat sitting. Look in Discord. Look at the picture I just posted.
Let's take a look over here. Oh, geez, that's just funny. We got to get this up here for everybody.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. I can't. You gotta. Here it is.
Cats fighting, and so it's like cat on my mouse pad playing, and then cats. Tyrion is the one stretched up to the top of the desk, turning around trying to swat
get Lily, who is sitting up there on his mouse pad, going, "I need pets."
Yeah.
But Julian hit us up right before the show, so Julian gets to pick the first track. Bosch gets to pick the second track, and we're already off on track, and we're going to talk and play at the same time, I'm guessing, today, because we got some talking to do. We got some other stuff to do. That's just too funny, though. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, it is. So, Julian, what track are we doing? I think we're going to end up having to do random because I don't know if Julian's even around.
Well, then we'll let Vosh shout out one first, and
Okay.
we'll get somebody to pick one, because I know he's there. I know he's
Vosh,
there.
which map number? Choose a number between 1 and 53. Woohoo! Thank you for the bits there, Waldo. And we're going with track number 52 for
52.
beginners. Oh, shit, this is the 5-minute long track.
Well, good, because we can, the space station? Yeah.
Yeah. Like the fastest time around here is 4 minutes.
Fastest time I see, 3:26. That's
the world record.
Yeah, well,
that's the world record.
Okay.
Yeah. So you do have to separate those two. Let's go ahead and click start in 3, 2, 1. Start.
Starting. Don't forget exclamation play on both streams. Get in. If you win some scrolls. If we win, you gotta send all your scrolls to this guy over here.
That's right.
I don't want your scrolls. I got scrolls. But let's talk about a couple things, Shaq.
Some tweets while we're waiting.
Some Twitterverse. We can get over to the Twitterverse while we're waiting.
Let's bring up the Twitterverse while people are joining.
Exclamation play.
16 hours ago, 10x Quest to XP turned off for now. A few exploiters will be dealt with tomorrow. We're going to get a patch out that disables shared XP pools between characters on an account. And then we're aware of some memory and OS X issues in the last build. New build underway. And then I gotta figure out what the hell. Yeah, Epstein didn't keep the code free from bugs. We're aware of some memory and OS X issues in the last build. New build underway. Okay, I don't think it's a memory
games
issue
on a Mac, people.
Yeah. Well,
get over to the marbles because we're spinning on down. And let's go ahead and see where we're at as we're following. We just got to the bottom and folks are spinning on the hole.
Yeah.
Getting ready to enter the tube.
Yeah. Then other tweets from Chris. Clients very unstable in odd ways that didn't show up on a decent 2-client test session before publish. Second, is for Unity deciding to re-import everything, which will delay the patch.
Delayed. No patch for you.
No patch for you.
Upgrade your machine.
Well, remember, it's like they used to have a patch machine that would like crank out like server patches, or actually build patches in like a couple of hours, and then Chris decided to change that machine. Y'all remember that, right?
My understanding was the original machine used to take 6 hours, and the new machine only takes 2 hours. So I don't have a problem with that.
No. Then he changed it again.
Yeah. All I know is that he's been working to make that patch client time faster. So I can't agree with that. Anyway, moving right along.
Yeah, and I have no idea who's actually in first. It says Cleo Dude, but then like
I got
random
Cleo
people
Dude
all over the
first
place.
on this side too, as we're just watching.
Yeah.
He's not rigged. I like to say that.
Not rigged at all. Not rigged at all.
Let's see.
And then final Chris post from 5 hours ago was made a post to cover, or I should say Chris tweet. Made a post to cover some issues with Quest XP's exploit addressing and client instability in the recent build.
I don't remember him actually mentioning that, but we'll cover that. Just a couple minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be having fun with that. Okay, looks like Laz and Cleo
Soto
are
is
first and second right now.
ejected.
Come on, you guys.
Cleo,
You're almost
dude.
neck and neck.
Just strolling along all by his lonesome down here. Nearest competitor is Vulgarin.
Yep, you decided to find a golf tee that popped up and got hung up while Cleo's still rocking a lead. But you're right behind him, and Crafty is right behind him.
Well, Vulgarin's tearing it up, trying to catch up there.
Oh, Laz's volume's low. Here, I'll raise him.
Steady, out of it. Looks like Eve Midnight took her out. Did Eve get taken out? No, Eve's still in. And Cleo, dude, holds on for the win. Congrats, Cleo, dude.
Woo! Totally rigged.
Julian
Totally
Timpenny,
rigged.
if you're out
Absolutely.
there, give
Okay.
us a track number.
And Laz won on my stream. Woohoo!
Yay, me.
Yay, Laz!
No
Yay.
scrolls for you folks, sorry.
Nope, not on my stream.
That's
No
how the
scrolls for you.
marble rolls, folks.
Yeah, Cleo came in second. I came in third somehow. Then looks like bringing up the rear is going to be Econdis. He likes to get behind everybody else. So second map.
I'd just like to say he pushed me.
Yeah, he did. Laz hacked. Okay. Oh wait.
It's all
hold
my
on.
fault. We all know that. All right, congrats, Cleo, dude.
Oh
yeah,
man, Eve.
Bard's slacking over there. I tell you what.
Eve, I don't know why you're going with the no pirate music. It's like you act like Winches and Mead isn't what we need, but it is what we need.
Indeed. Let's
Yeah.
go ahead and throw a random one out there since Waldo's not Waldo. Julian's not here again. He sent this right before we went live. I'm assuming he did it because he knew he wasn't going to be here.
Yeah, probably had work or something like that. I ended up on Thin Ice 2 on my stream.
Don't know what we got yet, but we're going to load it up.
And Waldo, how does everything sound now?
Twisted Toothpick. Ooh, Twisted Toothpick. Click that start button, get this ticker running.
Okay, let's go ahead and click start in 3, 2, 1, start.
69,
69
seconds. That's right.
Join in both streams. And then Soda Wiz is clipping things. Yeah. Yeah, cat fight.
Yeah.
Save his highlight. Yep.
But while we're waiting on that, gonna remind you all once again that today is the last day to get in on the subscriber race, which will be happening tomorrow. So if you want to be in on that race for a chance to win 1,000 Kodos or those wonderful chip clips pictured below, you got to get in your subs or your donation of 500 bits or become a patron at the $5 level. Today is the last day to get in on this month's race. So just reminding everybody, because tomorrow I don't want to hear nobody whining.
Oh, you're going to hear me whining.
I know, I always hear somebody say, I thought I was in.
I need a second set of those chip clips.
All right, here we go, getting ready to race on stream.
So, which race did you end up on?
We are on the Twisted Toothpick.
Okay. Oh, that's a fun one. Lots of ejections on that one.
Yes, it is. The Toothpick is fun. Eve Midnight coming into the combat zone first as we head on down the track.
Oh,
Heading on down the track with Wild Abandon, like that last patch we had. Wild Abandon was thrown to the wind.
Yeah, that last patch destroyed lots of things.
We'll talk about that in just a minute. Of course,
Yeah,
if you don't want to hear us talk about that and you want to play some more marbles, now would be a time to donate some bits and change that outcome. So,
well, yeah, if you don't want to hear us discuss Shroud news, please tip lots of bits. It's probably better for your mental health. Yeah. And I really need to create that price list, and someone actually said that I should actually create an OnlyFans page.
Toto is ejected.
Vinatrix in the lead on my stream. Vinatrix was the big winner yesterday. Looks like Draken just dropped out of the map. He said, screw this.
I'm going home.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta love hamster balls for, like, delaying everybody, but somehow Laz in the lead again.
Eve Midnight ejected.
Oh.
Botox running away with it. In for the win. Congratulations, Botox.
Yeah.
Winning the twisted
I've got another
toothpick. Mom,
30
ejected.
seconds over on mine. And I'm leading.
Go you.
Everybody gets to watch the pirate flag. It's all about the pirate flag. Woo. Yeah, it's like me and Laz are first and second. Whoever drops down this hole is probably going to be the victor. Let's see who's it going to be. Don't tell me it's going to be a Condis, because he just dropped in with us as well. Dun, dun. Oh,
Waiting
there I
on
go.
that winner.
Winner. I don't have any chicken dinner. There you go. I got the hat just for you.
All right, Botox, getting you some scrolls sent out to you here. You in game? Make it life easier? Yes, you are.
Yes, I definitely pulled out all the hacks for this one. And thank you for that clip there, Soda Wiz. I enjoy the cat fight.
I tell you what, Soda Wiz, yeah, he's always said to me, we got a couple in the wings from Soda Wiz, but I don't think we're going to have time in the next day or two to get any of those in. They're not, they're not enough to preempt the other stuff we got here going on. And I'm going to see where we're going to start today. I was going to lead in today with visit the Oracle for 20,000 XP. That's right, 20,000 XP a day. Yeah, no, 10 times XP is 20,000 now. But
but it would have been 20 times XP. It was not 10 times; it's 20 times.
Because I went to check it and I got 2,000.
got 20 yesterday. Which would have been 10 times the 2,000 that we were already getting with 2 times XP turned on. So,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It's been turned off indefinitely
But,
until
yes,
actually.
Till this next patch or what have you. 2K after they turned off the 10. Yeah, for some reason, and again, probably unintentional, but that stacked. The two times XP that was already in play that was still giving you the 2,000, and then when he did the 10 times, it doubled the 2,000 instead of just dropping that. It should have been a 10,000 bonus, but hey, you know. No, that wasn't thanks to the cheaters. The cheaters were doing something else. The exploiters, as we're going to call them. Exploiters. We're not calling them cheaters. We're going to call them exploiters, because that's what Chris is calling
working as intended. That's all I got to say.
Absolutely working as intended. But we'll see if that comes back.
Yeah.
That would be nice to see, just to change it to 20,000 a day. The 1,000 a day that it was is really nothing. The 500 gold, maybe bump the 500 gold up to 1,000 gold these days, because Give those just starting folks out a chance to get, a little bit easier footing.
Are you ready to take this train straight onto some tracks?
We're going to take it straight off the end of the pier, you mean?
Tracks? This is the snow-covered tracks, and we're going to just like bulldoze straight through it and make the snow explode. Because Chris's post...
Well, do we want to go to... Yeah, hold on. Do we want to go to Black Tortoise's post first? Before we get to that, or do we want to go to Ravlock's post before we get to any of that? Have you even read Ravlock's post yet?
Okay, so we should actually go to Chris's post first, then to Black Tortoise's, then wrap it up with Ravlock's.
Okay, and let us go.
You ready? You ready for this? Because this is Chris's post from a few hours ago.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When did... What's with the ambassador tag? What the fuck's with that?
Ambassador tag? What the fuck is that shit? Ambassador.
What is that? Moderator, developer, tech lord, not enough. We had to give ourselves ambassador. What the hell is that? Is that a new? That's I know what that is. Never mind. Why does he even need that? He shouldn't need any of those tags. Ambassador. I just realized that. But
Sater wants to know, who should I tag in a post in the Sodom forums that could look into FPS issues? That's in this post. Or actually, that's in Ravlock's post. Update on a few things. The 10x Quest experience bonus has been temporarily disabled, as frequently happens with number adjustments. This immediately exposed a number of issues that players were aware of, but either hadn't reported or just didn't think were problems.
10x XP, what's the problem, man?
I know, man. This is the way you design the system. It's like what players are supposed to game in this system.
Well, can I get out the soapbox yet, or do I have to wait?
No. Soapbox comes out after this next paragraph. Because soapbox needs to come out after this next paragraph. One of the changes that those problems was a change I have long complained about and never wanted. It was made by a team member no longer with the team, who did it without discussing with others first. Once it was in, it was hard to undo. That change is the shared XP pool, shared between multiple characters on the same account. While this might seem harmless at first, it opens up a ton of exploits. Those who watch my streams have probably seen me complain about it at least a few times.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
First
off, yes.
Bullshit!
I believe we've had a very long, thorough, heated discussion about whether this should be put in or not, and I believe we can go back and pull those discussions. So this is not something that went in without anybody knowing about it. Or first off,
this entire paragraph is complete bullshit. It is bullshit.
Everybody, and again, this was one of those. Most people said, "Don't do it," and the little people said, "Do it." And they followed the little people and a couple other people, including Star and Richard, who wanted this in. And again, this was a big debate. This wasn't something that was just slid in there. Now, come on, Chris. First off.
Yeah, that's where this entire statement becomes problematic.
Now,
because
this is still problematic, just for the fact that you could perpetually still do this even in the old. Before you put 10 times experience in, you could run a character, get all the experience, delete the character anyway, and then keep doing that perpetually. You can do that on, if you have 3 and 4 characters, you can do that in perpetuity. That was a was a mess.
Like there's a huge problem with this.
And-
it was made by a team member no longer with the team who did it without discussing it with others first. That is a complete and utter lie. It is an untruth. This was something that was actually brought to the community.
And we raged over for quite some time.
We raged over it
before
it was ever implemented.
Proponents against this change to begin with, and we still agree, and I'm going to rally for it now. Chris, do not allow the accounts to share. If you're going to make this change, and I know you were against the whole thing, so follow your gut. Make the change to where everything is separate, man. Do it and get it done, please.
Yeah.
Let's make these you talked about pulling off those Band-Aids that hurt, man. Pull this Band-Aid off. It's going to annoy some people, like the post from Black Tortoise coming up, but we'll get to him in a minute.
That's why it's like, this is why the order needs to be done.
This was not something that was just slid in there, so let's just get that out of the way, okay?
Yeah, it was not randomly done by one of the developers.
Now,
it was...
Let's get to the meat and potatoes of it. If you're going to get in there and fix it, take what you got there and run with it. Now, I know there's several different variants that, do you allow the remaining characters to split the pool? Do you just take the XP that's on the accounts and give it to all those characters at once?
Just axe the separate pools.
Axe it.
I mean...
Yeah. Axe the shared bank accounts, axe the shared pools, and separate those characters out. Each character is an individual. Do it. Yeah. Do it, please. We beg you. Yeah. At least I beg you. Please.
Axe the shared everything. Axe the shared guilds. Axe the shared friends list. Axe shared everything. Because you guys created the problems, and you were warned about exploits within the system with shared everything.
Because it's still exploitable if you allow the accounts to share stuff. I mean, and again, that's just my 2 cents, Jack's 2 cents, and we hope that we'll get it right. But continue on, Jack. There's more to this. Okay. And now that we got the little soapbox out of the way, we'll go ahead and carry on.
Yep. The challenge is that once done, it is hard to undo because we don't know how to fairly split XPs between characters. The Quest XP reward change made this even more obviously problematic, and a handful of players exploited the problem to the max by creating alts, rushing them through a handful of one-time quests, deleting the alts and making a new one and repeating the quests again. Those quests should be rewarding, but sadly this is why we can't have nice things.
Yes. Bad avatars. Bad programmers.
Design?
Bad programmers. Yeah, I was going there.
Bad design?
Yeah. Sorry, Bad Laz. I didn't start that giveaway earlier. Gonna do this. Get in on it quick. I'll let it run for a few minutes. Razorback Combat Pet. Thanks to Storm's Pets. Exclamation, I love free shit. Then I'm gonna do another one when we...
You're telling me that I need to reset this one and then open a giveaway for that potion of guidance on my side? Okay, fine. I'll do that. Exclamation mark, I love free shit.
Yes, you'll get a chance to win a potion of guidance.
Yeah.
How many of those potions of guidance you got, man? You got a whole stockpile, huh?
I think I have 14 in my, or 13 or something like that. Let me check my inventory real quick. Obsidian.
Very cool.
I have 12 left on my person.
Very cool.
Then after that, it's like bad design that, hey, I mean, how many times have quests been reported as bugged before some of them get fixed? This recent wave of players exploiting that was finally enough to make us dedicate some time to fixing the shared XP pool, though. I spent some time thinking it over and came up with a solution to reverse the change without hurting legit players. So, how long does it take to take a character from brand new to level 100 now?
Right now, I don't know, a couple days.
A week? Yeah, a couple
One
days.
week.
1 week.
I'll give you that. A week, just to be fair. I give you a week. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Give you a little downtime within that week. Absolutely. Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah. 3 days in East Reach Gap, according to Eve. Yep, not long at all. The recent wave of, let's see, hopefully in a patch later today, we will be turning off the shared XP pools between alts.
Yes.
Any XPS currently in your pool will stay there and be shared between accounts. Any new experience will only go toward the one character that earned them. This should all be transparent to the players, and no server downtime for data migration will be needed. The 10x XPS was also uncovered a few unexpectedly repeatable quests without timers that were a fair amount. We'll be adjusting those quests as well. As for those who exploited the new character experience, I tracked down those who used this feature and removed the XP from... No ban. They just removed the XP from those that gained it. While I heard talk of rampant exploiting of this issue in chat, it really came down to just a half dozen who did it. Ooh, half dozen.
Bad avatars.
Yeah.
Bad avatars. Bad avatars.
Yeah. Again, only those who created and deleted multiple alt characters were dealt with. Everybody else is fine.
Eve, I agree. I'm sorry, and I hate to say it, but TOS states you fuck up, you pay a price, and right now when you're stuck inside, I believe that's the most fitting punishment right now, even if it's just a 24-hour ban. But if you don't bang that home as that, if you're not going to report this shit and all you're going to do is get a slap in the wrist and taken away, then people are still going to do it.
Working as intended.
Working as intended. Yeah, right.
That's it.
Hey guys,
What's that?
Chris was in chat last night and said he isn't banning people because there were the people that exploited, and then there were people who thought they had to do it to just keep up. So he wasn't banning people because he didn't want to punish the ones who just wanted to keep up. Bullshit.
Well, again, if you knew it was wrong and nobody reported it and it was something that was going on in hushed undertones, which it seemed to be rumbling through the community last night, and again, for those of us who are embedded into the community and keep tabs on this stuff, but if you don't just, again, you got to set an example. If you just let it slide and let it slide and let it slide, and then you come across somebody who has a really minor infraction and they get banned for something that's just stupidly minor.
I exploited because I wanted to keep up with the exploiters. How is that a valid excuse?
I agree. I agree. So I believe, again, if you're going to make the point, especially in a time when people are stuck home with nothing to do, hammer home that point now and let people know you're not fucking around. If you're going to fuck around with the system and you're not going to report properly, then I understand the people who, trying to keep up with the Joneses. I understand, but that's still not right either. If everybody else is jumping the turnstile or not paying the toll on the highway, does it mean it's okay for you because the other 5 people did it? No, it's not okay for anybody. But that's my feelings. When I was a GM, I was a dick. I was the toughest asshole there was, and I'm sorry. You broke the rules. I made you pay, whether it was a couple hours in a jail cell or a day without playing. But the rules were the rules, and that was the way it is. I didn't mean to go off on that, but
They're people, they actually had, there's a few people who have a day, and they've been banned for the day.
There have been bans. Okay, well, that's,
Well, to me, also, you have to look at, okay, you people will find ways to justify their behavior no matter what. how frequently have we actually reported problems to be told working as intended?
At that point, you're told it's working as intended. You go happily about your business, and you can point to working as intended. Here, there was no such thing. There was no report. There was nothing from it. And again, technically, you're right there too. This is working as intended. Even if he turns it off and rolls it back to the way it was, it's not going to stop somebody from creating an alt account, running those quests, getting the experience, and deleting the account and do it over again. They're just going to get less
XP
XP
for
for it.
months.
Yeah.
That quest has been going on for months.
Well, again, and somebody
That's
knew
one where
about
it's like, some of these things have actually been reported multiple times, though.
John, I love that. Broke as intended. That's right.
It's broken as intended is a very accurate statement.
But we got some other stuff to get on to. Don't forget, exclamation, I love free shit. And Dark Blue Monkey, thank you for the sub 5 months in a row. Give us a track number. We'll go play some marbles while we get ready to talk about the next eventually.
Also, we're aware the client is having some major issues, including crashes to the desktop on OS X and flickering lights and performance issues on all problems. There is currently a build going on to fix these, but sadly, it's going to be delayed a bit as Unity decided to reprocess all assets in the project. The client was tested extensively, but not on OS X, and the other problems didn't show up in the test as they take time to build up and cause problems. Again, sorry for the instability in the last 12 hours or so. It is being fixed, not sure on an ETA, but definitely by early afternoon of a day that ends in the word day.
Yeah, definitely absolutely. Justin, yes, that was Santa and his reindeer flying over my head. That is the face masks feature that I have enabled, and when people cheer 100 bits or more, I get some silly animation and usually a face mask that goes with it just to entertain you folks because, hey, that's how I roll. So if you want to see more silly stuff hanging over Laz's head or on his face, 100 bits is all it takes. We can do that all day. You want to cheer in some sound effects and make your sound effects voices heard below. 25 bits is all it takes to get started with that. As Sean Butts is saying, if only we had a QA server and community members willing to test a few things. If only we also had direction on the QA server on what to test.
Yeah, I'll be happy breaking stuff.
Yes, we love breaking stuff.
It's one where we have honestly asked for, okay, we want to know exactly what we need to test on the QA server. Exactly what. We're thinking about putting 10 times XP. Tell us all the exploits. That would be a great thing.
Justin, we are well aware of what Rav's trying to get jump-started, considering he made that forum back in beginning of February, and there's been 3 posts about updates for the last 2 months. I'm sorry. There's no updates going into that post from anybody. Chris, Rav, Elgarian, there's nothing going in there. To say, Rav is test this.
Dev Light. Yeah. Rav is, we have to remember, Chris has referred to him as Dev Light. He is not one of the ones primarily doing things. He's dealing with other issues primarily and doing a little bit of development.
I gotta argue this real quick.
This is mostly whoever is compiling the QA server should be the one creating the notes, telling us what's going on.
Whoever is putting new stuff in should be putting that in a note saying, we're adding this in. So that means go test it. When you just keep adding stuff in and you don't write what's being added in until a week before, we're working on this. No, as soon as you start working on it, I don't care what the change is. Get it in there.
Yeah.
that's just us. We don't run the project. This is what we wish to see, but hey, this is the way it rolls.
Yeah, and then Econdis is trying to make the suggestion that for the hitching issues and FPS and memory problems, try disabling the gdoc.dll.
Thank you.
That does not work
Jingle
because it's
bells.
not actually related.
Yes, we tried the gdoc. Jack actually researched gdoc. It's a Unity plugin that's separate from Unity. We've looked at it. What it does is basically the frame rate improvement that doesn't draw anything your camera can't see is what the gdoc does. If you take the gdoc out, it just draws all that stuff like it used to. No harm, no foul. It does use more memory, but that's the only noticeable difference that I found personally.
I went ahead and actually put a link to the gdoc dynamic GPU occlusion culling.
It scroll up in Discord.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it's also a scroll up in Discord. Here, I'll post it again in Discord.
Post it in chat for everybody too. You just didn't. Never mind. Shut up, Laz.
Yeah, you're behind.
Last chance! Exclamation! I love free shit to get in on the action. I'm gonna close this one out. And we'll do another one for the end of the show. We got a track to do. 17. Let's get it up on screen.
It's on screen on my side.
Okay. Did I get in on your side, or do I have to do play?
Yes,
again?
you're on my side.
Okay.
Am I in on your side?
Yes, you are. 3.
Excellent. Let's click
2,
start in 3, 2, 1, start. 69 seconds to join in. Yeah.
69. Our favorite number.
But
you didn't know my hotel behind the lot, 69, Sundown Lane.
Mine's 666 Sundown Lane. I don't know who's responsible for the development of this area, but they've got some really fucked up.
We are.
Oh, that's right. We're one of 4 residents on Sundown Lane.
That's right.
Do you talk to that knob the cabin? Knob the stable guy.
What about him?
Well, Laz doesn't just talk with Knob. He polishes Knob.
I like to go play with the horses. Knob doesn't like me fucking with his horses.
All right. Did you get the coconuts from him?
Oh yeah, I got like dozens of them that I still can't delete from my account because I still can't delete them from my account. Yeah.
Oh, I've got like 10 sets of coconuts in
Yeah.
my bank that I can't do anything with.
But if you want to learn to pick your nose, you can go speak to him as well. He'll teach you that amongst a couple other bad habits.
Yeah. the lean.
Dark blue monkey ejected
Yeah.
right out of the gate. What the hell was with that?
What?
Yeah, he didn't even make it down,
He didn't
the
even
rail.
make it down the pegboard?
No.
Well, Vinatrix just went flying out
Korik,
of the map.
ejected. Crossfire Bugseye, ejected. I'm ejected.
Yeah.
Lots of ejections.
Well,
So
Mom in the
Vinatrix
lead.
is still the only one.
I
So
love
knob
tracks
gave
like
you
this.
nuts what you can't get rid of. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is it was a problem that they fixed, which then broke again, and then they fixed, and then it broke again, and it remains broke. It's like, well, it's been fixed twice. You could delete
No,
them
it's
for
been
a
fixed
short
more
time.
than that because all of my coconuts from all of my accounts are on one character. On one.
Have you put a post about your knob, mate?
Huh?
Have you posted
Cleo,
about
you-
your knob?
Cleo, you just dropped out of the map on my stream.
Oh,
We got Mom and Justin battling for the lead here. Let's see what
Econdis
happens
is in the lead on my side.
as we come out. Justin, Tradia ejected. Looks like Justin's gonna beat Mom by a couple lengths. Congratulations, my dear.
And Econdis is the victor on my side. So Econdis, I need to come trade you. As
Do
I
you
get
have
up
a
and-
choice, or should I just send you the prerequisite teleport the zone scrolls.
Ah, there you go, Econdis.
Recall,
And-
please.
There you go. Congratulations, Econdis.
Congrats.
Now, are we ready to end that I love free shit giveaway?
Yes, we are. Let me just get these out to Justin real quick.
Okay. Because I only have a few people that have done ! I love free shit. Only a
Yes,
few.
we got a nice bunch of people in here. Let me get these scrolls out here. Oops,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
have recall scrolls on me. I'm gonna have to wait a minute to get
Right.
those out. So, so yes, let's close out that giveaway, and I'll go grab some scrolls in a minute. Gonna pick ourselves a winner.
Yep. Giveaway is closed. Winner is picked.
And Mom wins the Razorback pet. Congratulations, Mom.
Irish Eyes won on my side.
What
So
topic
Irish
are we
Eye.
going to next? And we'll pick up
We
the
are
next,
supposed to
giveaway.
be going to Black Tortoise.
Black Tortoise's post.
And then I forgot to. I need to go do a search for obsidian. Then that's one, and then Wiener. Congratulations, Irish Eyes! Your obsidian potion of balance is in your in-game mail.
Interesting
Yeah.
idea, Candace, but I have a funny feeling we'd be stuck holding a bag of teleport to friend scrolls.
Yeah.
Eve Midnight. No word since it was originally mentioned several years back, and as I understand, there are a couple things out there in the world you got to learn what they are, and I can't tell you what they are because I don't know, but there are supposed to be a couple things that are triggered by that.
Supposed to be.
Yes, keyword supposed to be.
Ideas that never got implemented is what they are. So Black Tortoise did create a thread. Don't
Big
separate Avatar XP pools on the same account. And I heard a terrifying
Don't
rumor
do
today
it.
that I would like confirmed or dispelled. The rumor in universe is that you can plan to keep Avatar XP pools separate on the same account in order to prevent exploitation of noob quests adding millions to accounts XP pools. This is related to today's release of 10x XP for quests. Don't do this, please. I have
Don't
my
do
accounts
it.
planned out to use the shared XP pool, and my playstyle depends on it. I'm a crafter before I am an adventurer, and this change will prevent me from playing the game in any feasible way. I fear it will render my alts useless, and I see here of no way to reclaim their skills or XP pools on my main avatar. Simply put, I have a character that goes out and earns XP. I have another character that that mills and smiths and does other shit. Then I have another character that does other things.
My first question is why?
That is
That's
irrelevant
my first
because-
question is why?
Because you
Because-
can't make XP by crafting. I do exactly what he does. This is how I've survived for the last. So I'll
always
make
made
it work, but this change actually really hurts me too.
Is
I
we'll
disagree
argue
with
this
you
in
both.
a minute because we
Because-
make shit tons of crafting experience just doing basic crafting of scrolls and other stuff.
Remember, I have a character on its own account, no other additional characters, that GM'd milling with 0 adventuring.
He just sat there. How you did that? Yeah, just by
Yes.
you don't need adventuring.
How?
It took a long fucking time. Because yeah. From there, so there is no need for that because you can still GM a skill with never earning XP. It just takes forever.
Econdis, that's
sounds
actually a
efficient.
good question. And there's only one answer that I've got for why it would be a good idea to have a separate account for anything in this game. Now, the only reason I can see is when you have, say, one of our characters, we have skills in just about everything. So when you're doing a life versus death, those attunements get dicked with. The only reason I can see to have one character to do one thing is so that you don't get a conflicting problem with another attunement, because all you do is specialize in that one area. That's the only reason why I can see to do that, to make a pure character. That's the only reason.
That's adventurer XP. That's not even crafting XP.
And that's adventurer. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Well, don't forget they're specializing in crafting soon.
Well, I could see it, but in crafting, everybody can do everything. If you know there's a bug, I don't know if it's a bug or not. You know, it's working as intended. But after a certain bit of time, when you go back and you start making stuff that you haven't made in a long time, you get some higher gains. And if you keep repeating that over and over and take advantage of that cycle, and you know what that cycle is, man, you have no problems. Yeah. But
Justin's trying to say it's like that we aren't crafting anything major. It doesn't matter. Crafting is crafting. Because
I'll tell you what, the world runs on scrolls. If you tell us we're not crafting anything major, you know what? I don't know about you, but I don't need.
Laz,
go ahead.
you have to listen to this.
Yeah, go ahead.
You also have to remember that on my Synesist account, I also didn't level up my character, and then I also never really had massive XP crafting pools because I didn't go out and do all the harvesting or anything like that. I do not have a single gathering GM yet other than fishing.
Okay,
so it's like I have never been a gatherer, as far as that is the way most people gain majority of their crafting XP. But then you would have to explain, how the fuck do I have 110 milling?
Well,
and
then another
100
character
plus
go get all the stuff, or you bought it.
I have never, But then when it comes to crafting and doing everything else, it is one where it's like, if you grind out all of those things, you can GM all of those skills. The difference is that gathering is those resources in order to use it. You can either use gold to go out and buy it, you sell stuff, you barter stuff.
I'm going to go, we don't just make scrolls, or at least I don't.
Crafting is crafting.
I make chests, I make food, I make other things, so I've got to go ahead and take and do all my wood from wood to timbers to its finished product. That you gain a lot of experience for. If I want to make taming collars, another big one, and that's big.
You used to make a ton of money on taming collars.
I still do. I make loads of money on taming collars. I make more money on taming collars than I'm going to tell anybody, because I've got a nice little business there, and I ain't telling anybody what I'm doing, so shut up. I still make money. Taming collars, you got to have silver. So I got to go mine the silver. I got to go smelt the silver to get the ingots. That's all crafting experience. So yes, just with the basic crafting I do as a no crafter, believe me, I do a shit ton of crafting. People just don't see it. We gain plenty of experience. So I got to argue that point.
So like,
you know how much leather you need to make straps. You know how much metal you need to make bindings, to make animal collars, to make taming collars.
The largest pool that Laz probably has 10 or 12 million in it right now.
Right now, I have 12 million in my crafting pool, 12,500,000 in my crafting pool, and that's mostly from Dragon Stew, and of course, making the vegetable stock for Dragon Stew. Yeah, go make some vegetable stock, folks. You tell me how much fun you have making that shit before you have to have all the ingredients to make Dragon Stew, and come back and talk to me about not crafting. But anyway. Yes, 12.5 million in crafting experience. Yes, I've got not as much as I got. I broke my quest, by the way. I'm now on the quest for 300 million pooled experience.
Yeah. But yeah, crafting is crafting. And then from there, it's like you just have to know that it's like turn off skills in order to build up that pool, then blow it. It's the same thing as leveling other skills. And yeah. But resource gathering, like for mine, I sell scrolls to buy resources. I go and buy farm products from mom. I buy other things from other people. I buy wood scrap because it's cheaper than wood pulp generally, although you did find a guy that's selling them at the same price. And then from there,
I got a guy. Yeah. He actually asked me for an extra half a coin, so I'm paying him 5.5 gold per pulp now, and I still don't know how he's getting away with that to sell it for. I probably know, but I don't want to know.
Yeah.
But the guy's selling me 40 and 60,000 at a time, so it's like, you know what? So much easier. I've got a couple 100,000 scrap just sitting in the chest just in case. Tried to trade him one day, but he doesn't want the scrap, so he's got something else going on. He's probably buying it cheaper than he's selling it to me for, so I'm not going to complain. Exclamation, I love free shit. Opened up one last giveaway. We got 5 minutes left on stream today, and we're going to give away 100 Kodos. Yeah, I bet it did. It fell off the back of a carton. Kingsport, absolutely, Justin.
so saying that you need shared XP is completely a flawed
I gotta argue against it.
Yeah. And then from there, it's one where you know what? Neither one of us benefited really from shared XP. I've got a completely separate account where I GM'd a bunch of shit.
Before we get to the end, I want you to get down to his fourth post underneath Storm's post.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And
fourth post.
I made a comment. Now this is a couple pages long here now, so and we're not going to get to all the other comments, but this is something that he put, and there are a lot of people who tend to agree with him on these points, and I am one of those people. And I think he puts it in rather eloquently what a lot of people are feeling out there. So I think we should just cover this and say this and let it be done so people hear it. So
Thanks,
you know what I'm
Storm.
talking about, that last paragraph.
Wait. Okay, so here is another angle. In my opinion, this is quite likely the worst MMO ever made for questing. It's also one of the worst MMOs for killing monsters or group raids. It strikes me, however, as one of the best MMOs for crafting, building, crafting player scenery, player content, etc. In the medieval Sims aspect, this game is a huge win.
Extra plus, absolutely.
I am absolutely smitten with all of the non-adventure aspects of the game, to the point where I forgive how blatantly bad the quest adventure portions of the game are. But now, one of the most major aspects of the producer-crafter gameplay is being destroyed due to an exploitable, accidentally released feature, so many air quotes, of the pitiful quest system. This gives me some pretty intense uncertainty about the future, and I'm extremely uncertain about the decision-making that both caused this in the first place and came up with this nuclear solution.
Yes. Now, I gotta say, I tend to agree with him that when it comes to and you especially, you are not the happiest camper in the world with the questing system, and you're here for the questing system. I am not here for the questing system as much as you are in the storyline. I should say.
I really want a great PvP system because that
too
a little bit of adrenaline rush actually makes it. But it's like, do I PvP currently? No, there's no point.
But I gotta give him kudos for wording it the way he did. I gotta agree to quite an extent that there's a lot lacking in the questing storyline combat, but the killer deco and all that other stuff, the crafting, the economy, that blinds some of us. And again, it's a give and take. Can you live with? Can you live without? We enjoy a lot of it for the most part. You know, that was my draw. I was hoping for PvP, but that didn't flesh out, and I've still got hope that it's going to change. But gotta say, the Maynard, thank you for that sub. We do not have time for Game of Marbles. We will get that game in first thing tomorrow. But thank you for your sub, and you are out registered for the game tomorrow. Don't forget, anybody donating $5 or above, becoming a subscriber here on stream, or becoming a $5 patron, gets entered into the monthly contest. We have no time left because we've dedicated this all show to all this here today, because we really think that it's something we'll probably be talking about this more tomorrow, because what's happening today, folks? That's right. There's a patch coming in, and we're going to have to talk about all that fun stuff.
No,
and how this
that patch is coming in
today.
No, it's not. Chris tweeted out a minute ago.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're going to have to run a little overtime here. So let's refresh the Tweetiverse and let's see what he's got to say.
So sorry, but build is having major issues we're trying to unravel.
Oh, that doesn't say that there's no...
How long does it take him to do a build?
2 hours, I'm telling you. You're thinking something else, but anyway.
Okay.
We got to get out of here. We got to thank you all for joining us. We're going to go ahead and close this giveaway out and give somebody 100 Kodos. We got tomorrow's show. We got plenty of time tomorrow, unless you want to make them 2 hour shows from here on out.
I never reopened a giveaway.
I know that. Draken Naruto, congratulations. You're the winner of 100 shiny new Kodos. Congratulations to you. And, of course, got to thank everybody out there for joining us today, everybody for tuning in, everybody for donating. I'm going to try and get these credits rolling. I'm getting hung up here. So we can say those thank yous properly. And we can find somebody, maybe somebody to raid at the same time. Waldo, thank you for the cheer. Dark Blue Monkey as well. Vosh Halen, Dark Blue Monkey, the Maynard. And
no one to raid.
I know who is the other one. Tinpenny, Julian Tinpenny, because he cheered before we started. Thank you for the subs. And of course, we'll be back with more tomorrow. Yeah, nobody, huh? Okay. We're all that's out there today. We love this shit. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, you can join us every Monday through Friday right here on NBNN. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll be back with more of this tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Clear.
Quick, raid me. I'll raid you.